morning, everybody. We are continuing to pack meals from the Heartland this entire hour here on Iowa Live, where everybody is putting on their best look with a hairnet. They have gloves on their hands. They're ready to serve local Iowans that might not know where their next meal is coming from. And we have Director of Operations with Meals from the Heartland right now joining us. This is Greg DeHaye. Thank you so much for being here. You've been running around, sir.
I have been, yes.
Kind of making sure everyone's staying in line and doing their thing. Susan, I'm going to have you come over this side so we can get a great shot of what's happening down this table here. We want to say thank you to our amazing We Are Iowa team. Here, of course, Lou and Michelle. We have Taylor Canoose and amazing members of our sales staff all chipping in today. This is what it's about. It's about either coming as an individual or team members and truly making a difference.
Absolutely. You know, there's a misconception that you have to have 10 people to come down and be with us at the event. So we have spots for one person, two person, bring a group of 10, bring a group of 20. That'd be awesome. And there's lots of different things you can do, different skill levels. So no matter what your abilities are, even if you've packed 100 times and want to do something different,
right?
We need people to refill the buckets with rice and soy. We need people to help event greet and to let people know, where to go. And we also need people to help make boxes. So there's lots of duties.
Okay, let's break that down a little bit for everybody, because I think most people think of when they're making meals for the from the Heartland, this is exactly what they're doing. They're either scooping in some rice or ingredients, or they're weighing, or they're packaging, as you're seeing our We Are Iowa team do this morning. But you just hinted at there's so many more volunteer operations. So talk about some of those and some other ways that people can truly give back to this organization.
Yes, absolutely. So at each shift, we need what we call Bucket Brigade. And Bucket Brigade are the people who can take a 5-gallon bucket and scoop up rice and soy and refill all these packagers so they don't run out of product.
Nice little workout.
It is a workout, so you have to be able to get some exercise in. Secondly, we have what we call pack masters.
Okay.
And these are our people who are trained to help take a group of 7 to 10 to a table and teach them how to pack.
Okay.
And get them started and make sure everybody's comfortable with where they are.
You've been kind of our pack master this morning.
Exactly.
We appreciate that.
So we have some people that they'll have tie-dye shirts on. They're the only ones that get tie-dye shirts down there. And then we have our event greeters, who are really those that kind of are directional, point people where to go. They help us get people into their corrals, into their groups of 7 to 10. So there's a lot of people behind the scenes that it takes to get the 1,200 people packaging, which is quite a workforce.
And as you mentioned, also building the boxes, because we need to fill these boxes with as many meals as possible. We're trying to get to 4,000 today here in our program. We're going to get it done because we have an incredible team. But also, if you want to just help construct these boxes that all these meals are kept in, we need a person to do that as well.
So today we'll probably do about 20 boxes.
Get in there, Anthony. Go.
Yeah, we'll do 20 boxes today. Down there we'll do 21,000.
21,000.
Yeah, so Monday and Tuesday we'll start making boxes before the event starts on Wednesday. And we'll get as many made as we can. They'll be piled up against the walls, in the aisles, so that we get ahead of the game, because you never want to get behind that game. So we have boxing shifts for people on Monday, Tuesday, and then throughout the week as well.
Okay, so many opportunities to volunteer. It's just not about putting the meals together. There's a group effort on so many different levels, so we wanted to make sure that was known this morning as well. Let's talk about the relationship that you have with Hy-Vee and how they're kind of jump-starting this big event for you guys as well.
Yeah. So Hy-Vee is a great partner of ours in helping us not only financially but also with events and having volunteers and those such things. And we're going to kick off this event with what we call the Hy-Vee One-Step Challenge.
Okay.
And the Hy-Vee One-Step Challenge is businesses, civic organizations, some church groups. Tuesday night we have a race to see who can make 2 boxes of meals the fastest.
Okay.
Hy-Vee, it's called the Hy-Vee One-Step Challenge. They sponsor it. It's part of their One-Step cereal program.
Which I want you to talk about, because I was in getting prepped for what was happening today. I didn't even realize this was a thing that we could be involved in every day of the year.
So, for our mission, we need people to pack meals, but we also need donations. And Hy-Vee has been generous enough to give a meal for a child for every box of Hy-Vee branded cereal that gets sold. So if you are a cereal eater, please go to Hy-Vee, buy a box of cereal, that is Hy-Vee brand, and then that eventually will come to as a meal for a kid.
So not only are you feeding yourself, you're helping to feed others by buying something that most families get anyway.
It's an easy way to make a donation to us, and it goes to great lengths because we're feeding about 200,000 kids a week that we're helping feed. Wow. So that money is going to help feed those kids.
Okay, and again, it's all about the kids. Hy-Vee has a website if you want to learn more about their one-step program. I just learned about this literally yesterday. So by just choosing specific groceries while you're out doing your regular shopping, you could be donating back to Meals from the Heartland in a very special way. So please keep that in mind as well. But take us through here. So we talked about all the various ways of giving back in various ways, whether you're a greeter, making boxes, being a packer, anything like that. Tell us what's going on here down the line, because you were getting our team in place and ready to go. So what is happening on this specific table that you're seeing here this morning?
Well, first of all, we had to strategically place those who are more gifted than others.
You kind of learn about the team members, right?
Exactly. And it usually takes a couple of minutes, then we figure it out.
We're not pointing at you, Taylor Canoes, but we're pointing at you.
But we usually have a couple people who are pouring rice and our soy protein into the funnel, into a bag. It starts off with 2 individuals holding the bag under the funnel, so Michelle's doing that right now. Then we'll have another individual that's putting our vitamins and our vegetables in, 2 scoops, so basically 4 ingredients to go into the bag. Once that bag is full, we want to weigh it and make sure it's in the right weight range.
Okay.
If it's light, we'll add rice. If it's heavy, we'll take rice out.
Take a little out, okay.
Yep. Once it's weighed, we will have a couple people sealing.
Which Lou and Anthony are doing right now.
Exactly. And then once they're sealed, we'll put them on this grid. And when there's 36 bags on the grid, we're ready to put it in a box.
Okay, there we go. Yep. It's easy things that anybody can do. All abilities welcome, all ages welcome, as we just heard from Susan not too long ago. And experts there to guide you along the way.
We will have help there, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right now, we are asking for your assistant. Susan's making sure that boxes are being filled because we are going to hit that 4,000 mark. So make sure you go to the website, mealsfromtheheartland.org. Sign on up. We're still looking for 3,000 volunteers for that big annual event that's just right around the corner. There you see the website. Be a hunger fighter like our We Are Iowa team is this morning. We're going to continue to follow along what's happening here at the table. We'll also talking about great things that are happening in our community today. Don't go anywhere. Lots of activity. We are feeding the hungry this morning. We are hunger fighters. Be a part of that with us right here on CW Iowa 23 this morning. We'll be right back.